Demographics Americans and Demographics of the United States. United States Census Population Historical Population 1793,929,214 1805,308,483 35.1% 1810 7,239,881 36.4% 1829,638,453 33.1% 1830 12,866,020 33.5% 1840 17,069,453 32.7% 1850 23,191,876 35.9% 1860 31,443,321 35.6% 1870 38,558,371 22.6% 1880 50,189,209 30.2% 1890 62,979,766 25.5% 1976 million 212,168 21.0% 1910 92,228,496 21.0% 1921 21,537 15.0% 1931 202,624 16.2% 1941 132,164,569 7.3% 1951 325,798 14.5% 1961 179,323,175 18.5% 1970 211,926 13.3% 1980 226,545,805 11.5% 1990 248,709,873 9.8% 2,281,421,906 13.2% 2010 308,745,538 9.7% 2020 331,449,281 7.4% 2021 331,893,745 7.5%. Note that the census numbers do not include Native Americans until 1860. The U.S. Census Bureau reported 331,449,281 residents as of April 1, 2020. This figure, like most official data for the United States as a whole, excludes the 5 unincorporated territories: Puerto Rico, Guam, the U.S. Virgin Islands, American Samoa, and the Northern Mariana Islands, and minor island possessions. According to the Bureau's U.S. population clock, on January 28, 2021, the U.S. population had a net gain of 1 person every 100 seconds, or about 864 people per day. The United States is the third most populous nation in the world after China and India. In 2020, the median age of the United States population was 38.5 years. Nationality, race and ethnicity. Race and ethnicity. In the United States, immigration to the United States in 2018, there were almost 90 million immigrants and U.S.-born children of immigrants in the United States, accounting for 28% of the overall U.S. population. The United States has a diverse population. 37 ancestry groups have more than 1 million members. White Americans of European ancestry, mostly German, Irish, English, Italian, Polish and French, including white Hispanic and Latino Americans from Latin America, form the largest racial group, at 73.1% of the population. African Americans constitute the nation's largest racial minority and third largest ancestry group, and are around 13% of the total U.S. population. Asian Americans are the country's second largest racial minority. The three largest Asian ethnic groups are Chinese, Filipino, and Indian. In 2017, out of the U.S. foreign-born population, some 45%, 20.7 million, were naturalized citizens. 27%, 12.3 million, were lawful permanent residents. 6%, 2.2 million, were temporary lawful residents. And 23%, 10.5 million, were unauthorized immigrants. Among living immigrants to the U.S., the top 5 countries of birth are Mexico, China, India, the Philippines, and El Salvador. Until 2017, the United States led the world in refugee resettlement for decades, admitting more refugees than the rest of the world combined. Community and family structure in the United States and urbanization. In the United States, about 82% of Americans live in urban areas, including suburbs. About half of those reside in cities with populations over 50,000. In 2008, 273 incorporated municipalities had populations over 100,000. 9 cities had more than 1 million residents, and 4 cities had over 2 million, namely New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Houston. Many U.S. metropolitan populations are growing rapidly, particularly in the South and West. As of 2018, 52% of Americans aged 15 and over were married, 6% were widowed, 10% were divorced, and 32% had never been married. As of 2020, the total fertility rate stood at 1.64 children per woman. In 2013, the average age at first birth was 26, and 41% of births were to unmarried women. 404. In 2019, the U.S. had the world's highest rate, 23% of children living in single-parent households. The rates in Canada and Mexico were 15% and 7%, respectively. Languages of the United States. Language spoken at home. English, specifically American English, is the de facto national language of the United States. Although there is no official language at the federal level, some laws such as U.S. naturalization requirements standardize English, and most states have declared English as the official language. 3 states and 4 U.S. territories have recognized local or indigenous languages, in addition to English, including Hawaii, Hawaiian, Alaska, 20 native languages, South Dakota, Sioux, American Samoa, Samoan, Puerto Rico, Spanish, Guam, Chamorro, and the Northern Mariana Islands, Carolinian and Chamorro. In Puerto Rico, Spanish is more widely spoken than English. According to the American Community Survey, in 2010 some 229 million people out of the total U.S. population of 308 million spoke only English at home. More than 37 million spoke Spanish at home, making it the second most commonly used language in the United States. Other languages spoken at home by 1 million people or more include Chinese, 2.8 million, Tagalog 1.6 million, Vietnamese 1.4 million, French 1.3 million, Korean 1.1 million, and German 1 million. The most widely taught foreign languages in the United States in terms of enrollment numbers from kindergarten through university undergraduate education are Spanish, around 7.2 million students, French, 1.5 million, and German, 500,000. Other commonly taught languages include Latin, Japanese, American Sign Language, Italian, and Chinese. About 18% of all Americans claim to speak both English and at least one other language.